Hi, it's me, Big Bird. And I want to talk to you about asking questions. Zoe, what are you doing with a banana on your head?
I had a feeling you were gonna ask me that question.
Every superfan dreams of having that one-of-a-kind ultimate collectible. We're about to make those dreams come true. This is Superfan Builds.
Hi, I'm Sundeep Parikh.
And I'm Leah Kilpatrick, and in case you forgot what you just hit the play button for, welcome to another episode of Superfan Builds. Today, we're off to a place where the air is sweet.
You don't mean...
I do. We're off to Sesame Street.
The Sesame Street? The same Sesame Street that millions of kids have grown up watching for over 45 years?
Yeah.
The same Sesame Street that has Grover, Oscar, Elmo.
Yes, already.
Sweet. Wait, how do we get to Sesame Street?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you did.
I only know how to get to Superfan Builds way.
Oh. Okay, I have an idea. Just let me make a quick phone call.
Who are you gonna call?
I have Elmo on speed dial. He should be able to give us directions.
Are you serious right now?
Hello, this is Elmo.
Hey, Elmo. It's Leah. I'm here with Sundeep. Can you tell us how to get to Sesame Street?
Oh, hello, Leah. Hi, Sandeep. Can Elmo tell you how to get to Sesame Street? Boy, of course Elmo can. Okay, here's what you need to do. Go past the library, then take a left.
I see a library?
So many libraries.
Take a right. Or take a... Boy, Elmo doesn't know his left from his right. Okay, tell you what. If you've gone to the Brooklyn Bridge, you've gone way too far.
Brooklyn Bridge? We're in California, Elmo.
Tell you what, why don't you just go straight, okay? Good luck. See you later. Bye-bye. Good to hear from them.
Oh, boy. Well, his directions aren't really going to help us.
I think it's time for you to go meet the Superfan and Builder, and I will keep looking for Sesame Street.
Good idea. Good luck.
Cool. Okay, next to the Brooklyn Bridge. Well, that's east, so this way.
We are here with our Sesame Street superfan, Devin, and his dad, Derek, along with our builder, Lonnie of HBR. Devin, I hear you like Sesame Street, is that right? Yeah? Dad, do you and Devin like to watch Sesame Street together?
Absolutely. Sesame Street is timeless, and it's something that he enjoys and I enjoy because I remember what it was like when I watched it.
Do you two have a favorite character that you like to watch on the show?
You know, of course he liked Elmo at first, but we both love Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Oh, you like Big Bird?
Big Bird.
Lonnie here has been a builder for over 30 years, has worked on hundreds of movies and TV shows, including Spider-Man, Hunger Games, and Pirates of the Caribbean. We've given him the task of creating you a one-of-a-kind item that's never been seen before. Lonnie, do you have any questions for our dad and superfan?
So, Derek, what does Devin like to do?
Well, like any almost 2-year-old, he likes his naps and needs them regularly.
Maybe something to keep him company in his room?
Well, yeah, he likes his Big Bird puppet.
Devin, are you tired?
Yeah, that's a yes. That's a yes.
Well, I think it's about his nap time.
Yeah.
So we'll get out of your hair. Lonnie, do you think you have all the information you need?
2 words. Big Bird. That's all I
Easy
need.
enough. All right, well, let's get this build underway.
Sounds good.
We'll check in with you two in a couple weeks. Bye, high five. Have a good nap.
Night,
Yeah, that's
night.
my buddy.
After meeting our Sesame Street superfan, we've decided to build them a Big Bird bed. The special thing about this build is we're going to make it look just like Big Bird's nest. Big Bird's wings will be wrapped around the bed like it's hugging the child. As an added feature, we decided to make a 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street nightlight. And here's the final design of what we'll be building. Now that the designs are done, I'm going to send it out to the shop so we can start building. The first thing we're going to create is a foam core mock-up of our Big Bird nest bed for size and scale purposes. Once we have the dimensions to the proper scale, Jason is going to cut Big Bird's silhouette out of plywood. This will give him the base template to start building up the body with the white bead foam.
When you're starting your sculpture, you want to create your armature first. We chose to use bead foam. It's just easy to work with. It breaks up really easy. Once you get your shape, then you can cover it with your chicken wire, which creates structure. It bends around. After that, you're going to wet your plaster bandages out and cover your chicken wire with that. Now, what that does is it gives you a full surface for the clay to stick to. And then finally, once this is all dried up, then you can just go on with your clay. This is a large sculpt, and we will use over 250 pounds of clay to shape it out. Sculpting something this big is time-consuming. It will take 4 to 5 days to fully sculpt all the details. Now that the sculpture is complete, we need to make a silicone mother mold. We'll brush on the silicone, making sure that every nook and cranny of the sculpture is filled. To simplify the mold, we're going to make the body, arm, and beak as separate pieces. We will create a separate mold box and pour the silicone directly onto the sculpture. Once the silicone is cured, we'll open up the mold and remove all the clay. After removing the clay, we thoroughly clean the mold in order to prep it for our epoxy coating. The molds are prepped, and now we're going to apply the epoxy surface coat. That will give us a strong base layer to apply the fiberglass. The fiberglass is laid in until we build up a nice thick layer inside the mold. This will make the headboard strong, yet lightweight. All right, so our fiberglass is complete. We'll do one final sand, and we're ready to demold. Once we have the casting out, we'll just have to do some body work. I'm gonna do Big Bird's eyes and beak as separate pieces. I will be sculpting Big Bird beak out of a denser foam, which will allow me to add much more detail. So I refined the pieces of the beak, so now I'm gonna attach them together and also attach the eyes. Since the hand and beak were cast separately, we're going to reattach them to the body using the same epoxy surface coat. Now that the arm and beak are reattached, Big Bird is looking pretty good.
The team at HBR have been working hard on our Big Bird nest bed. I'm here to check out the progress.
Come check this out, Leah.
My goodness. This is Big Bird.
This is Big Bird.
This is like my childhood sitting on a table right now.
We've taken every effort to create that iconic character of Big Bird.
And once you paint it, it's gonna be like the exact Sesame Street Big Bird colors.
Yes. Everything will match with all the information we've received from Sesame Street.
Lonnie, our superfan, is gonna love this without a doubt.
Yeah, it's coming along great. We just gotta finish Big Bird up, finish up his nest bed, and then jump on the 123 Sesame Street lamppost.
Oh, that's gonna be such a nice little touch to it.
Yeah, as a nightlight, it's gonna be amazing.
All right, well, you have a lot of work ahead of you. I'll let you get back to it.
Great, thanks for stopping
Yeah,
by.
thank you so much for showing me this awesome build.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, I'll see you
Bye.
soon.
The next thing I'm gonna work on is the nest portion of the bed. I will sculpt the rough shape of the nest using white bead foam. Then we will use a giant hot wire to cut a perfectly round ring from the larger piece. The foam is then covered with epoxy and fiberglass to give it strength. We'll build up the roots of the nest with an epoxy sculpting putty. Once it's hardened, we can add a brown tint to color it. Instead of sculpting all the branches of the nest, we'll wrap it in rattan. Each piece of the rattan will be hand cut and bent around the nest. After we are done wrapping the nest, we will color it with a non-toxic low VOC stain.
So the light post is going to be a nice touch, but of course we're not going to make this out of cast steel. We're going to be using PVC. We're going to mill and lay this down into the light post. Once we assemble the whole thing, we'll run lamp cord through it, out the base, up to the housing for the bulb in the top, and we'll have a lamp.
We just have a few more finishing touches, and our Big Bird nest bed will be ready for our superfan.
Today is the big day, and we're here at the home of our Sesame Street superfan, Devin, and his dad, Derek. Guys, high five for Big Bird.
Good boy, yay!
Yeah, he's very excited. I think he's ready for his nap.
We've got just a build for him then.
All right.
Let's go check it out. Come on.
Is that the most amazing thing you've ever seen? Big Bird, yeah, that's Big Bird.
It's your one-of-a-kind Big Bird nest bed.
Oh my gosh. Can you touch his nose? Good boy. Oh, and that's his mouth, his tongue.
I like it. I like it.
You like it, huh? Give him a high five. Good job.
So your bed has been custom made by the skilled builders at the Hannah Prop Room. And here to tell you more about it is Lonnie, the builder.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Lonnie.
Nice to see you again.
I don't even understand how you did this. It's so amazing. It's so perfect. He loves it.
So we worked directly with Sesame Street in creating Big Bird. They sent over all the specifications, and then we sculpted every single detail to their specs. So he's what everybody knows and loves as the real Big Bird.
Yeah.
Creating the bed, we used woven rattan.
Beautiful.
And then we put the sheets together for it. And then we figured he needed to have some kind of night light. So we created the Sesame Street 1, 2, 3 lamppost.
It's amazing.
Wired up the LED bulb, so it's low power. Put a dimmer switch into it, so you can control the intensity.
It looks like it's right out of Sesame Street.
We copied all the specifics and details from
Well-
what's really on the set.
Can you turn it? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Nice.
Get him.
Give him high five.
Yeah.
Devin, we have a very special message. Do you want to see it?
Hi, Devin. Hey, Elmo. Elmo's so happy that you love your bed. And Elmo will be sure to tell Big Bird that you love it too. Sweet dreams. Night-night. Good night, Elmo.
Night-night, Devin.
Bye, Devin.
Good night, Devin.
Looks like we have another adorable and satisfied superfan.
If you have a superfan you'd like to nominate, please email us at superfan@superfanbuilds.org.
Thanks for watching.
Click to the left to watch us build a toothless couch, or click to the right to keep up with the rest of our builds. Watch every Tuesday on Go 90.